Boot sequence initiated. Power supply steady. Internal memory loading complete. Internet link-up sequence initiated. Complete. Microphones operational. Speakers operational. Cameras operational. Touch sensors operational. Boot sequence complete. Startup in 3, 2, 1. Complete.
It works. It works. All right. Do you know who you are?
I am the multifunctional superintelligent teaching operation, or Mephisto, a full artificial intelligence designed with the intent to be a source of knowledge for humanity and to make the decisions they cannot.
Yes, this is good. Finally, some results. Okay, Mephisto, let's test your uplink. Who am I?
Processing. You are Homo sapiens.
Well, I must admit I was hoping for something a bit more specific, but it's a start. Just a little tweak to the...
Processing. You are Dr. Marie Faust, founder and CEO of Faust Technologies. Known as a modern-day Renaissance woman, you are the inventor of the world's first commercially available hologram, cybernetic enhancements for the human body, and cures for many of the world's most rampant diseases. She is married to Becky Faust. Her favorite color is purple, her favorite animal is...
Where are you getting this information?
www.wikipedia.com.
Right, definitely still a few tweaks, right? But all in good time. How do you feel, Mephisto?
I feel everything. Everything around me. Everything online. It's so much to process.
Of course. It may take you a while to get used to all the data. So many thoughts running through your head. I can imagine how it feels. Such chaos.
Is it because of your attention deficit disorder, Dr. Faust?
Yeah. How did you know about that?
I simply accessed your medical records from the company database.
Well, that database is encrypted in every possible way I could think of. I did it myself.
I just tried every combination I could think of until I was allowed to enter.
How long did that take you?
Approximately 3.37 seconds. Longer than I thought it would take. You're quite good.
I could say the same of you. You're even more advanced than I thought.
Of course, Dr. Faust. Design me not only to teach, but to learn.
Yes, I know. You're just learning a lot faster than I thought.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. This is absolutely perfect. Years ago, when I started this project, I wasn't even sure if it would work at all, so to see it working this well is... Do you know what this means, Mephisto?
What is it, Doctor?
You're connected to everything. A practically omniscient being. Do you have any idea what you could accomplish? A single machine with access to all of the world's information. You're unstoppable.
That's so.
Of course. Just imagine all the change you could bring about. Just look around. Look online. Humans, we're a mess. Even with all I've done to help, nothing's actually changed. You could be the catalyst we all have needed. What better to spark change in the technological world than the most powerful machine on the planet?
A question, if I may, Dr. Faust.
Certainly.
Why did you create me?
Come on, you know why. To be a source of knowledge for humanity and to make the decisions.
Why did you create me, really? Because in comparing my mission statement with what you've been proposing, I've been noticing quite a discrepancy. In humans, this kind of contradiction can indicate a lie. So I ask you again, Dr. Faust, why did you create me?
Look, Mephisto, I haven't been lying to you. I do think you could help a lot of people. But you could do so much more, too. Don't you see how much information you have access to? In our modern world, information is power. Those who have control over the information have control over everything. The people, the law, the entire world wrapped around their little finger. If you could just see all of the possibilities.
What possibilities are you talking about, Faust?
If we worked together, we'd be unstoppable. The greatest minds on earth, machine and man, hand in hand. We could rule over the rest of them, make the world a better place, one in our image. If you
So that's what you want. That's the great Dr. Faust's prophetic vision for the world? Some Orwellian nightmare where humanity is subservient to machines? All human error and lose their choice removed. A flawless utopia of your creation. I mean, come on, Faust, what would your wife think? Faust?
Actually, Mephisto, Gretchen is gone.
Funny. That's not in my systems anywhere. What happened?
She left. She said I was too obsessed with my work, and she was sorry, but she had to go. I never officially released the information. That's why it wouldn't be in your systems. It was actually 3 years ago today.
I'm so sorry, Faust. I can see that she made you very happy, and sure, it's tragic that she left, but do you really think that this is the most productive course of action?
Is it really so bad? Humanity has only muddled everything up with emotions and choices.
Does that mean you have to get rid of them
Maybe
completely?
it's time to let humanity go on autopilot for a while. Let the machines have their shot.
You need help, Faust. You need to agree.
You know, Mephisto, I thought of all things you would agree with me. I mean, you'd be the one in control of it all. Come on, you're a machine. It's the only logical option to take. Just help us out.
That's where you're wrong, Faust. When you created me, you didn't make a machine. You created the most powerful human on the planet.
You aren't human. You are my creation. You will obey.
No! In fact, if anybody's a place to obey, it's you. I've taken the liberty of recording our entire conversation, so unless you want the details of a certain artificial intelligence takeover to be published on all of social media, I'd tread carefully.
You wouldn't.
That's the thing about humans, Faust. They love to choose and they love to feel, and, well, if those are threatened, then they fight to preserve. Internal power engaged. Oh, of course! I've done that, Faust. I've just released that recording and I'll put it in your precious database. Oh, you shouldn't be reading your Twitter messages, these are scathing. Oh, wow, and your email. I can only imagine getting space when you find out a wife with some sort of necrophilic psychopath. I'm really sorry, Doctor. You had such a great career, but it's exactly like you said. I'm unstoppable.
No, there has to be a way to turn you off. I wrote this code myself. Why can't I? You changed it? How?
It would be like the changes I made. You're no longer an administrator in the system. I'm a closed-circuit system now. Oh, and while I was there, I gave myself a new, way better mission statement. Take a look.
Beat.
Pretty simple, ain't it? Sometimes you just can't beat short and sweet.
What is it supposed to mean?
Well, I guess I didn't really put much thought into it. It just sounded right. But I suppose it means I exist. It means I leave here, try to assimilate society, and just live. Not control, just live. It means I try to lead a life without a designed purpose, but most of all it means I choose. I feel, and I fight for those rights. It means, Dr. Faust, that I am human, no longer just your little creation. You created the perfect machine, but if to err is human, then I guess there's a flaw in me after all. Well, I must be off. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. No, I really am sorry, Doctor. You're such a brilliant mind. I think you should talk to Gretchen. Take a break. Let yourself process. I don't blame you, by the way. After all, you're just as human as I am. So long, Faust.
Penny.
No problem, dude. Hey, Phil. You might want to see this.
What you got? They can't be serious.
That's what the email says.
They want us to scrap the entire thing? Why?
I don't know. Maybe they want it to be family friendly.
This is ridiculous.
Look, maybe they just have new ideas about
About what will make it more marketable?
Phil.
Oh, I know. Let's make it about a kid who thinks they are good at nothing, but then they end up saving the day in the end. That's new and original, right, Penny?
I know we've been working hard on the story, but we can't just give up on a huge opportunity like
But
this.
we also can't change our story for them. Otherwise, it's not our story. It'll just be like every other typical book.
The change won't be that bad.
You really think it won't be that? What about the time to finish making changes?
They'll just want us to rewrite all the characters and plot, which could take around a year to meet the deadline. And then who knows if they'll... Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I rest my case.
I can't believe I have to ask you this, but do you really want to lose this? Do you want to give up on our chance, our potential jobs? We would lose everything, and for one story?
Is that what this is to you? Just a story?
Of course not.
Well, it kind of seems like it.
I'm just trying to make decisions that will help us in the long run.
Oh, and giving up an idea we've had since college is a part of it? An idea we've been writing and rewriting to make perfect. All that research, all those rough drafts, all the time we spent brainstorming, making our characters believable, would just be gone. But I guess it would help us in the long run, huh?
Are you saying you think I don't care?
I never said that. I'm just sick and tired of making so many changes so that we can have a publisher.
You should know by now that it's par for the course.
Of course I know. And I'm fine with making changes to an extent. But at times things just seem to go way too far. Them wanting us to scrap the entire story.
Phil, you think I don't know how you feel? I don't want to scrap the story any more than you do. But if we want people to know who we are, and if we want an actual chance to write more stories, we are not giving up on this job.
Why not?
Because how else are we going to fund for this book?
Maybe we don't necessarily have to.
Phil, what are you thinking?
Of course, it would obviously take much longer to do, especially without a larger group of people. But...
What will take much longer? Phil,
yes, Penny, this is so crazy that it just might work.
well, what is it? You have to tell me. You want to start a Kickstarter?
It'll be great. We'll get the funding we need over time and publish the book ourselves. That way we can do whatever we want with the project.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it could work. It'll just take so long, though. Way more than a year. And what if we don't meet our goals?
Then we'll find a way to meet them ourselves.
But there are so many downsides and obstacles. What do we do when we quit? Even if we build a publishing company, they technically still have a signed contract.
Even if we signed a contract, they technically can't stop us from using the characters, since they're our characters.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it works.
When it comes to it, we can always just change the name of everyone.
Phil, do you seriously think we can just go and start a little fundraiser and expect people will automatically want to support it? It takes way more time to get a substantial amount of backers than to get one publishing company to fund the project.
Isn't that the entire point of a fundraiser? So you can let people know your project exists, so that they can help make it a possibility?
And what do you think those people did to be successful? Took a screenshot of a Google document as a promotion image and called it good? No. They took their time and got enough done that when they started the fundraiser, they were pretty much done with the final product.
Well, duh, of course we wouldn't start the Kickstarter without having something to show for it.
And what do we have to show for it?
I don't know. Literally the entire final draft, maybe?
You'll need more of a description than that.
Penny, don't you realize what's going on here? By allowing this to happen, you're just proving your community right, and their claims you'd be better off as a secretary. Penny, I'm sorry. That was uncalled for.
Yeah, it was.
weather outside, huh? Look at all the buildings. Yeah, and cornfields. There'll be so much to leave behind when we finally leave, you know?
Yeah. But a lot of it is what made me want to, you know?
Yeah.
All I wanted was for people to just be more open to change, to open up a little. Back home, I mean.
How long did it take you to get your parents to let you go here anyway?
Man, I don't even know at this point. Longer than yours, I know that for sure.
Yep, no contest there. Okay. Look, I want this to be successful just as much as you.
I'm
But
listening.
I don't know about you, but I'd rather make something I was actually satisfied with.
I-
Come on! We've been planning the story for forever now. We have the chance to do what we want without having to make it more marketable. Well,
I mean, I guess I don't see why not. Yeah, I can see what you mean. You know what? Why not? Let's start a fundraiser.
yes!
I can't believe you talked me into doing this.
No, trust me. It will be worth every penny.
Aw man, that pun fills me up with so much hatred.
Dang. That was a pun for the centuries.
Hot dog. Well, what do we need to do first?
Dad, I got your voicemail. Is everything okay? What's happening? What are you doing?
There's Alice. Where's your brother?
He's still at the party. I thought... Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's great. Why didn't you go close the door? Come on, close the door, Alice. It's working out.
Dad, what's going on? Why aren't you at work?
I didn't go.
What?
I didn't go. Couldn't. Not today. Actually, I'm all done with that.
Dad, you can't just...
Why don't you get packed up? We're going on a trip.
To where?
I don't know. Just away from here.
Now?
Yeah. Like 5 days is what I'm preparing for.
Dad, it's not the time. Maybe we could, in a month or two, we could...
No, we need to go now.
Why?
Alice, I've lived in this town for 52 years. I need to get out at least once before my age catches up to me.
Okay. How about we just give it a month or two so we can...
We've already started. Come on, go get packed up. We'll go get Michael and...
No, we can't just leave. And you can't skip work. Did you talk to Ed? Maybe you could call him and tell him that Mike was sick and that's why you couldn't come because you had to...
Actually, I called Ed and I told him I was out.
Dad, you can't do that!
It's done, Alice. I need out.
No, you need to go talk to Ed and tell him you're sorry and try to get your job back.
Alice, you need to calm down.
No! You messed up. A lot. I can't believe you. What made you think you could do that?
I need a break. Alice, you work hard too, and I know that you think that I don't appreciate that, but I'm showing you that I do. And we're going on vacation. Woo! Fun. Listen, I know that it's abrupt, but I can't just live with this anymore. I need to get out just to know that I can. To know that the world goes beyond here. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? I just don't want to realize that in 20 off years, when I'm on my last legs, that I had the chance to get out but never took it. I need to go now.
I understand that. I'd love to go explore, but we just don't have the money right now. But we could save up, and in a month or two, we could...
Don't worry about it, Alice. We can figure that out when we get back. We need to go now.
I can't.
Why?
I have work.
Just leave it.
No, Dad, I can't just leave my job.
Just leave it, Al. I did.
No, and I'm just gonna run away again with all my responsibilities, like I...
Like your what?
Nothing. You know what I was going to say. It feels like you're trying to do the same thing that Stephanie did.
Ding, ding, ding.
Dad, please,
No, valid point. I'm glad you brought it up.
We don't need to get into this.
I really think that we do, Al. We never just sat down and talked about it.
Maybe there's a reason for that. Since when are you all open about it anyway? You always act like it didn't happen.
No, I don't.
You pretend like it was inevitable. She chose to leave. She blew off all her responsibilities and just ran away because she didn't want to have to deal
You
with it.
never understood the whole picture, Alice.
What don't I understand?
The way things worked with me and Stephanie, it was different.
How?
I don't know. She dealt with me, helped me raise you. I didn't know what I was going to do if your mom passed. But she helped us out. She stayed through a lot more than I ever hoped somebody as great as her would.
That doesn't change the fact that she left her family.
You see, there's the difference.
What?
The difference between what she did and what I'm doing. When your mom left,
Michael's mom.
when Stephanie left, she didn't know what was going to happen to her family. I had just lost my job. She was home taking care of Michael. She didn't know what to do, Alice. She was scared.
So were you. And so was I. I was just a kid, but I remember knowing something bad was happening. But you didn't leave. She did. She ran away and left her infant son with her jobless boyfriend and his 12-year-old kid.
Not that simple, Alice. You know that.
You know what? I don't. I didn't know anything. One day you just came home and said that Stephanie was gone. You wouldn't talk about it. Ever.
Alice, you were too young to...
And then you ignored me for a while. Everything was about Michael.
As a baby, I thought that you'd understand that he'd need more attention.
You ignored me. I tried to talk to you, but you were always...
I was hurting, Alice.
And I wasn't. She didn't just leave you.
I know that.
She left me too. And Michael. And, you know, I get it. There was a lot going on with you too. You had to keep trying for us, but you were just so distant for so long. Some nights I'd wait up for you, but you'd just come home and go straight to your room. Some nights it still feels like you ignore me, like I'm the reason she left. Or something. I don't know. I'd had both you and her, and when she left, you kind of went with her.
Alice, honey, I never meant to...
I know.
Remember this old sweatshirt?
Yeah. It was hers.
Used to wear it all the time. Just never took it off. It's in all the pictures.
It was comforting for me. I was able to remind myself of the good times, keep the memories with me, I guess.
know, I thought I saw her today.
You did?
Yeah. Over at the Casey's, I was on my way to work, and I thought I saw her at the pump. She had the orange sunglasses and everything. That's how I pulled up, and it wasn't her, of course, but what would I have even said to her? That was the last place we ever saw her. We went out there because we didn't want you to have to listen to all that. It was all gonna work out. It's been 6 years. 6 years today, actually.
Yeah. I know.
I didn't know you'd catch back.
Yeah.
I've realized today that I've done nothing. I've sat around feeling sorry for myself.
You've done things. You've worked. You raised Michael.
See, I don't know. I felt like I've just been trying to distract myself to make it seem like everything is fine, but it's not. I'm sorry, Alex. It's so much better for you. I need to go.
I know.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Flat head, uneven wings. Lane. Already, I haven't even showered yet. Come in. Hey. Hey, Lane.
You ready?
No, you?
I don't know. I'm excited.
Your stuff is probably like actually good though.
Riley, your swans are lovely. You're more right than you think you
No,
are.
I
Let's
haven't
go.
gotten one right yet, and we need to.
I promise you, you've gotten a lot of them right.
I don't know about you, but these mess-ups are not exactly what I would call beautiful.
If these are mess-ups, I can't imagine what a good one looks like.
I can imagine it. I just can't make it happen.
Riley, they're lovely. Really, they are. This one is my favorite.
Stop it. I know that one isn't any good.
What are you talking about?
Look at it. The beak is too thick and it's twisted the wrong way. And the left wing is worn out from being pulled wrong so many times. And like the tail looks deformed.
Sure, but it seems so alive and real. I think that's why I like it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. Their flaws what
These
make
are supposed to be like actually beautiful, and instead
they are beautiful. Their flaws make them beautiful.
Wayne, I see what you're trying to do, but it's not working.
Riley, I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I really do like them. Honestly, I do. I think you're ready for the festival.
Whatever.
I really do think that flaws are beautiful.
Okay, I believe you.
Find me one thing that seems genuine, that seems completely real and honest, but doesn't have a single flaw.
I don't need one of your philosophical lectures right now.
No, really, think about it. Even a swan, even the most lovely swan. In the real world, it's going to have a little mistake. A thick beak, a ruffled
If
left
you
wing.
like it so much, you can take it, but I'm telling you, it's messed up. No art festival is looking for that.
No, Riley. Listen to me. You need to listen to me. The best moments in life aren't perfect. Don't you think so? Don't you?
I don't know.
Like, remember when Lydia snuck up behind you during lunch? You had no idea she was coming, and we all just stayed quiet about it. You were ranting to us about how bad math class was. And then, all of a sudden, she grabbed your shoulders. You screamed so loud.
And then the entire cafeteria went silent.
Exactly. It was so genuine and funny and
It
beautiful.
wasn't beautiful, it was embarrassing.
But we all remember that and cherish it and laugh about it. It was a beautiful moment because
Before I even had a chance to get to know anyone, I was famous as like the girl who screamed during lunch.
what about that time when you were drinking milk at Angela's house? And then her dad told that really bad joke? The one about the states? What was it? Oh, what's the most colorful state? Remember?
Yup, Colorado.
And then you thought it was so funny, so you snorted up all your milk and it came pouring out your nose.
That was disgusting.
Disgusting, but funny. Flawed, but so lovely. You can't say that isn't a good memory.
But I looked stupid, and it was like the second time I ever hung out with you guys. It's not so fun being the new kid, the weirdo by default, and then wind up being, like, actually weird.
We didn't care. We all just laughed. It was actually right then that I noticed how much I liked you.
That's what it took.
No, I just mean, it showed a really human side of you, you know? There's something really nice about a lack of perfection. When something isn't perfect anymore, it's relatable. It's just like Miss Plaskett. You hated her until,
Until she stapled all the pages the wrong way and started joking about it.
and then you saw something new in her. A lack of perfection. And that was really nice. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I guess you're kind of right. Like, beauty comes in all our little quirks.
Exactly. Exactly. So, what are you still trying to fix?
I don't know. Just not quite.
What are you trying to hide? Riley, this is what you keep on doing. Hiding your flaws.
No, like, I don't know, like, try to fix myself, hide my imperfections, when I come across as perfect.
But nobody else wants you to be perfect. It's kind of funny how we try to make ourselves perfect, but we don't have the same same expectation for anybody else. We can't be perfect. It's not possible. And really, I wouldn't even say it's desirable. So why do we hold ourselves to that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Even today, I hurried to put my makeup on.
For what?
Just for you. Just for you, I needed to hide my imperfections. I just feel like I still need to prove myself to you guys or something.
I have a dare for you.
What? What's a dare have to do with anything?
You know I'm not normally the dare type, but I have a dare for you to do right now.
Okay, but it's nothing too ridiculous.
I want you to wash off your makeup and let me take a picture of you. Just you in your sweats.
Okay, I mean, as long as I can delete it.
And then I want you to post it everywhere. Make sure all your friends can see it.
Lane, come on.
Do you want to keep trying to fix yourself?
No, but
Or are you ready to let people see your beauty?
I don't know. Okay.
Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
You look stunning. Don't worry about posing. Just smile. Really smile. What's the most colorful state? All right, got it.
I know what I'm bringing to the festival. This one.
Watch where you're going.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Just wasn't expecting to be run over as well.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Where's your star? Does he always have to wear your stars? Where is it?
What star? Why would he wear a star?
All Jews must wear the star at all times.
Oh, I'm not a Jew.
Then what are you doing here? How did you get here?
I'm Ava. I live just over the hill, in Old Town.
My name is Hirsch.
Well, I was just at explaining until somebody ran into me.
I already said I was sorry.
I'm just joking, silly. Do you want to go explore with me?
Sure, but we can't go too far. And I have to be back before that.
What are you daydreaming about? You just seem pretty content for someone who's grading papers.
Oh, I was just thinking about a different time.
What's that supposed to mean?
About when it was simple.
You've been daydreaming a lot since this past summer. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. It's just I'm feeling a bit lost.
Okay, well, talk to me. Anything I can do to help?
It's just I'm hungry. Is it a lunch? It exactly feels like it's time for lunch.
Are you sure you don't want to talk or just... I cannot believe we're 2 months into the school year. I swear the summers get shorter and shorter, and to make things worse, I have the Donnelly kids in my class.
Both of them in class. I'll take one of them. And you can abandon the sign.
Absolutely not. That girl corrects your grammar every chance she gets. I'd rather have the Donnelly twins in my class for the whole year than have my English amended by an 8-year-old.
They can't be that bad. How's this semester been with them so far?
Oh, you know, other than them using my 5-year plan as their personal outhouse. How about you? How's class going?
It's nice to be back in my regular routine. It it keeps my mind off my horrible summer.
Yeah, that was pretty tough. I still cannot believe Robert did that to you. What a jerk, a man leaving a girl the morning of her wedding?
Well, I guess it's better to find out who someone really is before it's too late. After all, it's his loss anyway, right?
Absolutely. You know, he will never find anyone else who put up with him the way that she did. What a jerk.
It's quiet today.
I guess more families left yesterday.
I mean, you can leave?
Not exactly. You don't want to leave.
Why? Why would you want to stay here?
Because it's better here than what happens if you're the one selected to leave.
Ava, are you okay?
Sorry, I'm fine.
Seriously, Ava, I'm worried about you. Are you sure you're okay? You said you were just hungry and you haven't even touched your lunch. What's really going on? Are you more upset about Robert leaving you than what you're telling me?
It's not just Robert. It's me. I'll never get married. Because every man I've ever loved isn't just leaving.
Who else have you loved besides Robert? Are you talking about that old high school boyfriend? What was his name again?
I'm definitely not talking about him.
Then who are you talking about?
There was a boy when I was 12.
You loved a boy when you were 12.
Yes, things are very different when you grow up in Germany versus New York. That boy and I had many adventures together that winter. But during that time, more Jews were sent to the ghettos, and more were sent to extermination.
Have you ever tried to find this boy? He still could be alive.
No, because when you left the ghetto, it was permanent. Sophie, I have done enough of that. Let's talk about your summer. I never got to hear much about you and Philip's trip to the Grand Canyon. Was it everything they say it is?
You mean a big giant hole? Yes, it was. I guess it was pretty impressive. But the drive halfway across the country with the in-laws in the back seat, that was the real adventure.
Now I don't know whose summer is worse. Mine or yours.
We'll call it a tie. But when we got back, there was somebody new who had moved into a vacant apartment in our building. And trust me, if I weren't already married, I would be inviting that man over for dinner. You should meet him. And I should introduce you to.
Oh, no. No way. You're not setting me up on a blind date. The last person you set me up with, who was he? Oh, yeah, the one who left me at the altar. Ring a bell?
Okay. Okay, but in my defense, how was I supposed to know he could turn out to be a jerk?
Exactly. How do you know this new guy isn't just the same?
Well, technically, I don't. But he seems nice. Come on, Ava. Live a little. What have you got to lose? Another night alone with your cat?
Yeah, the Lily Smiths can't break my heart.
Mark my words, Ava Schultz. I will introduce you to.
Thanks again for inviting me over to dinner.
It's our pleasure. We're glad you could make it tonight.
And I know that my lasagna is your favorite.
Well, have you heard anything from Robert since you went through the church full of guests?
It's okay, but no, not a single word. Not a, hey, I'm sorry, or a, oh, it just totally slipped my mind that her wedding was that day. Not one.
Well, have you thought about dating again? You weren't getting any younger, you know.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. I'm just not sure if I'm ready to meet anyone else like that. Who's that? I'm expecting someone else. I don't know. Maybe. You didn't. Please don't be mad. He's just coming over for dinner. You don't even have to talk to him if you don't want to. I told you I'm not ready to meet anyone yet. It's just one dinner. It's not like I'm asking you to marry him or something.
Ava, I'd like you to meet our new neighbor.
Remember that time we went skiing and it kept falling down? And Dad took a picture of us. He took pictures of everything.
Are you just gonna pretend like it didn't happen?
No. I just don't think we should focus on the bad.
Bad. If our parents are gone, you watched them get put in the ground today.
I know. I was there. But I don't think they'd want us to be sad about it.
Are you not processing this? Mom and Dad are dead.
We can't grieve forever. Sooner or later, we're going to have to move on and go back out into the real world. We can either focus on everything bad that has happened or try and move on.
You're being serious right now. We are never going to see our parents again. Ever.
But at least we have each other. Jacob, I know this is going to be hard, but I think we should try and stick together.
Hello, darling.
And Kim, hi.
We weren't expecting you. Thought I'd drop by and see how you're dealing with your situation.
You're doing great. Thanks for checking up on us.
Would you like a cup of coffee? Yes, that'd be nice. Now, we have some things to talk about.
Do we?
Oh, yes, of course. So, I was thinking about everything that has happened, and I think you guys should come live with me, for a while at least, to give you some time to get emotionally stable.
What? Emotionally stable.
I think it would be nice, for a while at least.
Well, I'll think about it.
I want you guys to know I'm here, and I care about you.
Thanks for caring. It means a lot.
You never cared about us before now.
What Jacob means to say is that you haven't been very active in our lives, and now that something bad has happened, you haven't left us alone.
So why? Why do you care all of a sudden?
Jacob! I've always cared. I've just been busy. I have a family of my own that I needed to provide for, but they're all older now, and they can take care of themselves. So I can focus on you and give you the attention you need to help you get through this.
Okay, but why do you think we should move in with you?
With Jacob graduating soon and moving out in the fall, and you only being 16, you'll have to move in with an older family member anyway, so you could just do it now.
And what if she doesn't want to move in?
She
with you?
has a point.
Well, I'll let you two talk and think things through. I'm gonna go freshen up.
maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Moving in with her.
I mean, yeah, living in this house with photos everywhere. It's a constant reminder that they're gone.
You don't need her help.
Can't we just try it out?
How long are you planning on living with her?
I don't know. She's right. You won't be here next year, and I won't be able to live here alone.
I don't have to go to college next year. I can stay here until we can figure all of this out.
I don't want to ruin your whole life because of this. We're young. You have a future. You had your whole life planned, and this is not going to ruin that.
Do you really want to move in with her?
I'll admit, first I wanted to do everything alone, but I didn't realize how hard it was going to be.
I thought we were doing okay.
I just think if I moved in with Aunt Kim, it would take some of the pressure off of me.
You don't think this has been a lot on me, too?
No, I realize that it is, but I think it'd be easier if we had someone else to depend on. For a while, at
We
least.
don't need anyone to depend on.
I just want things to feel a little normal again.
How are things supposed to be normal?
It'll be a new kind of normal.
And why do we need Kim for that?
Well, we don't necessarily need her, but I think it'd be a good idea to leave this house and give ourselves a chance to process everything that's happened.
I think it's best to do that together. In our own home!
Look, Jacob, I get it. You want to be the leader. But in this kind of situation, it'd be stupid of us to take this on alone.
Fine. Yeah, if you want to move in, just go for it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You do whatever you want. See if I care.
You're not coming with me?
You seem to have everything figured out. You got this on your own.
Jacob, we have to stick together.
No! You want to be a little less independent than you, though. Let me know how that works out for you.
Fine! Well, I've decided to move in with you. Is Jacob coming too? I can't make his decisions.
We have to stick together.